Like, sorry, couldn't hire a pilot. I had to do it myself. I could see that. Okay.
Yeah, I like Marco Rubio the best now.
Oh, little Marco?
He's all right. He's good. He's got good foreign policy head on his shoulders.
He's doing a great job. Agreed.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, Marco Rubio?
Sand,
no, I like him.
Yeah.
I like him more than ever now. Like, cause he's just taking his job super fucking seriously. I like it. You could tell he's not fucking around. He's working hard.
Yeah, legit.
Actually, good to
that's
see.
exactly what I mean.
Seems like he's good at doing what Trump tells him to do, and then Trump, it seems like, gives him a good leeway to like get shit done.
Right.
Yeah, he comes across. I don't know. He just comes across to me as like, he is anti-Russia. He is anti. Well, he wouldn't say it publicly now because obviously it's a delicate situation. But he wants Ukraine to succeed properly, and I do just respect that. Even if it is a lost cause, and a lot of Republicans might think that they're like, I mean, you're not giving much help to them anymore in terms of money that you're not getting back from Europe. But yeah,
going live on Shorts. Here we go. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube, Kick, X, and Rumble. We've done it. Oh, we need some. We need some tunage. Here we go. Very nice. Brittany, did you fart? Is that the dog? Holy shit! Someone farted, man. Then this has to go out. Farting? There we go. Tyler's in the chat. Matthew, Chevy, Zenocity, Scyther, the tall Texan, JMO311, Sophisticated Pickle, Jake, Stoned Human, Mr. Big Socks, Vineyard, Brandon, Jaw Dropper, Enrique, Tristan Allen, Rumble Bee Productions, Big Ol' Nasty. Get all these chats next to each other so I'm not breaking my neck trying to read them all. There we go. Let me get these this chat on screen working better because it only has Twitch. We have Imperial Red, the Sub Guy, Brian Nitro, Renalyn, Vessel Tosin, Dr. Dangle, Phantom Rand. Bro, I'm actually starting to hang out with some of you guys. Vessel Tosin, we got to hang out again soon. I'm just been going. I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning or some shit. Been up early. I'm gonna try and keep that going. It feels good to get up early. Had all this time. What's up, Stan? You know you farted, Stan. You know what's funny is that sometimes my wife's just cracking up over here because while I'm talking, I'm just like ripping them, dude. And you don't even know. And they're just these loud, obnoxious farts, but the microphone is set up so good you guys don't hear it. Or maybe, maybe you guys do hear it and you're just being nice. I have had that happen before. One red bastard in the chat, Mary. Dionysus. Ominous Shadows, welcome back. There we go, doing a good old roll call, dude. Roll call. Roll call. There's this streamer I like to watch on Twitch. His name's John Sandman. At the beginning of his streams, he raps everyone's names. Kind of cool. He just sits there and just freestyles it. I'm just like, fuck, man. I wish I was that cool. Rap all your names and shit. That'd be fire.
You should give it a go.
No. Why would you say that?
I think you've got it. I think you've got it.
I'll beatbox.
No. Tony Shido, Sharon MD, Gordon. What else have we got? Like the pokey rap. Yeah, bro, there we go. The pokey rap. Oh my God. Or church rap. Roll call. That's right. Nope, not happening. Brittany beatboxing? Maybe. If she does it, I might have more courage. Look, it's all fucking Christmassy here, huh? How about that? Look, it's all Christmassy. Oh, you can't see my Christmas tree on the stream, on the short stream. Just the Indian. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I got all Christmassy. I got the lights in front of my house. We're all Christmased up. See my clips all the time? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, I put all my Christmas shit up. Look, it's Christmassy in here. Dr. Dangle with 100 itty bitty big ones. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I got paid, yay, but I'm stingy. The entertainment is free, my friend. How about that? Yeah, I got it all Christmassy in here. I don't like, the green is not strong enough. Something's up with the green. Like, how do I make it greener? I don't know. I'm back. What's up, Lynn Renee? I'm back. Sorry. Took a couple extra days off because Archie went back to the UK and he's getting all settled in. I'm like, you know what? If Archie's not here, I'm just going to chill too. So I just enjoyed not streaming a couple extra days, I guess. Sorry, guys. Took a couple extra for me. You know? Good thing I'm a YouTuber. YouTuber first, streamer second. Although I do bleed purple. I got my start streaming back in the day. Stephen Lord in the chat. Lynn Shively. Jet X Horror Crusader. Love the Christmas lights. Thank you. Yeah, I got it all Christmas up. It's feeling good. Feeling festive. I've owned this house for years and I've never done Christmas on the front. So we put some Christmas lights up. I paid a friend to help me out with stuff today. Got a bunch of shit done. Yo, just get a Prime? I didn't hear an alert for that. Huh. Sedano, thanks for the Prime sub on Twitch. Or maybe I missed it? Happy belated birthday, Marine. Thank you. Scam Twain. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Trump looks 50. That's a compliment. Dude, what's up with these fucking bots? That's the second bot. I just ignored the first one, but now there's another one. Hold on, let me get rid of this bot. The fuck? That's annoying. Archie, goddammit.
Scam trade's a scam trade, Stan. You gotta have a scam trade.
I'm not even acknowledge it. Waste your money. Nope. I pay you.
Scam trade going on in the Twitch, guys.
I pay you. You don't pay me. There's Sedano. There it is. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The alert. I don't know if the alert went off. Maybe I just missed it. We're just chilling. I got a docket ready to shoot. I'm gonna get started here very, very soon. Chat bots. Yeah, some fucking dumb bots trying to sell shit. You didn't hear it either? Okay. Huh. The other stuff was working, just not the, I don't know. Whatevs. I need something wank. Let me get some water real quick. All right. Shit's going down in Dearborn. I have a couple opinions. I have a couple of interesting thoughts. But I will say this: I'm pretty sure that like Dearborn's gonna eventually get brought up by Trump or JD or somebody up there. Yep. It's gonna get brought up eventually. I don't know how's that gonna end. We'll see. Yeah, I'm drinking some H2O. I got one of those like with the water jug thing on it. Water. It's thirsty. I haven't drank any today. Fuck. I'm busy. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna shoot this video so Archie can get going. All right, here we go. See, we're doing Battlefield for Dearborn, Epstein files releasing. Trump and Musk are back together again. Archie. Damn it. Oh, he's always conveniently not there. Fuck. Every time I start the stream and then I need him for something. All right. I got to figure this out. How are we framing? Trump's doing funny shit today. I got to figure out how to say this. He and Elon got back together, shook hands. Let's see. Quiet, Piggy. Trump's on fire. Quiet, Piggy. I can't wait to go over that. It's gonna be funny as shit. I'm gonna turn the music back on while I think this through. Stenimus Decimus Meridius. That's right. There it is. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Whenever I like, people are like, "What's your YouTube channel?" I'll be like, Stanimus, and they'll be like, "What?" I'll be like, Stanimus, like Maximus, and they're like, "Oh." So it's too complicated of a name, but I think it sounds cool because I'm a big fan of Gladiators. Such a good movie. Yeah, it's your favorite movie? Hell yeah. It's definitely up there. Shawshank Redemption's pretty good, bro. I've always said that's one of my favorites, but Gladiator is just peak filmmaking right there, dude. How do I frame this last part? Archie, are you back? God damn it, Archie. 300's good. Dearborn is at war. The Epstein files are being released. And Trump and Elon are back together again. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But also, Trump did so much funny shit the past couple days that we didn't cover. Quiet, Piggy. I can't get over that. I love that so much. Holy fuck. Quiet, Piggy. What the fuck? Have I been able to game with Burnt Peanut yet? Who's that? Do you party with Artie? I was Artie. I was an 0811. Shit was annoying. Archie is an abandoner. He's always abandoning, yeah. Damn it, Archie. That boy ain't right. What's up, will you teach me? National Guard to Dearborn? Yeah, maybe. That could happen. Things are getting kind of crazy with that. Yeah, Trump or JD's gonna have to bring it up eventually. The funniest and best VTuber right now? I'll check it out, Shane. Burnt Peanut. That shit pops up and I didn't go look at it. I'll remember. It'll remind me. Stan's definitely in the Christmas spirit. Yeah. Yeah, it's all Christmassy as fucking here now. Yup. I got a, you guys can't see it, but there's a Christmas tree here. Actually, I could just move it over. I got a little Christmas tree. You guys can take a look at it. Come on. There it is. Look at that. I bought a Christmas tree and look at the stars. They like the Christmas tree has all these lights inside of it itself. And then, the stars like change colors and shit. And it's just like all in one. So you just take it out of the box and you plug that shit in. Bam, Christmas tree. Easy. Easy. I don't want no fucking real Christmas tree. I've seen those fires, bro. This scare the shit out of me. Those trees go up. Burn the whole house down. What the dog doing? The dog is fucking dogging. Oh, gonna get himself stuck in there. Stupid old dog. Come on, dude. Don't get stuck in. Just getting some water. He's getting water. He got some. They smell good though. You can light a fucking candle that smells like Christmas tree, bro. Those smell just like it. Yeah. Nah, dude, don't fucking do a real Christmas tree unless it's outside. Shock them? Oh, fucking 100%. 100%. Archie, you back yet? Damn. That's crazy.
Could you use me?
Maybe. I guess we can go over the exercise, but I'm trying to... In the docket, there's the third story with all the Trump stuff. And I'm trying to figure out how to frame that so we can connect it to a thumbnail. So when we do a title and thumbnail... Because if I say Trump and Elon got back together again, we can only do Trump and Elon. We can't do any of the other Trump stories. So I was trying to find another way of saying it. Cut down my own tree from a yard. Hell yeah, Ace of Spade. You got a big yard? Thinking... Trump is on an absolute roll with trolling lately, past couple of days or something like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Here we go. All right, turning off the music. I'm gonna start recording. Here we go. I'm improvising. Archie's gone, so we're just gonna have to go with it. All right, let's get this show on the road. Dearborn, Michigan is at war. The Epstein files are actually getting released. And Trump's been doing a whole lot of trolling, doing a little trolling. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. Starting with Dearborn, Michigan. Okay, this guy is nuts. Okay, this guy is absolutely nuts. He is going down to Dearborn, Michigan, and he is saying the craziest shit about Muslims in the most Muslim city in America, going as far as slapping bacon on the Quran and shit like that. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Live in Dearborn, Michigan for the March Against Islamification. We will not let our country fall and become like London. We will stand strong against these Islamic invaders. These jihadis will have to go. Christians in America, you need to stand up before your daughters are raped in the streets like the animals that they think we are. They call us kafirs. They hate us and they want to destroy white people and Christian America. We will not allow it to happen. Dearborn, Michigan, 3 p.m. today, Schaefer Road and Michigan Avenue, a peaceful march standing strong against the jihadi Muslims. God bless America.
Holy fucking shit. This is where we're at right now, bro. This is wild. These are some crazy signs he's got there. Listen, I'm not a fan of the Muslims taking over Dearborn, Michigan, okay? But this, woo, this is heating up. That's what this is. And if you think this is hot, just wait. This is going to get crazier. This is going to get fucking crazier as time goes on. But there's even more crazy shit to show with what's going on in Dearborn that will go. But mark my words. You think this is fucking peak nuts? It's not. It's going to get crazier. It's going to get crazier. That's all I'm going to say. Christians marching in Muslim-dominated Dearborn, Michigan. Oh, yeah, here he is. This is him slapping the Quran with the bacon. Here we go. Here we go. Or he has... Okay, wait. He's not slapping it yet. This is the wrong one. I'm going to have to be careful with that clip showing it live because they start beating him up. So they're doing like a protest thing. It's obviously very antagonistic against Islam in the streets of Dearborn, which is crazy interesting to me. Yeah, I'm wondering what's gonna... This got nuts, and I think it's only... This is just day one with this. Here we go. Oh, here's the Quran. Okay, bro. Here he is. Watch. This... I mean, I would not recommend anybody do this, okay? Don't go in the middle of Islamabad and smack the Quran with the bacon, okay? You don't, all right? Don't do that. Why? Because you're going to get fucking beat up. That's why, okay? Don't. That's stupid, okay? I'm just saying. This guy's crazy. He's got balls. I'll give him that. He's got huge, massive fucking balls that are dragging on the ground behind him as he walks. 100% he needs a wheelbarrow, okay? He's got huge nuts. But holy fuck, this is not that smart. That's not smart. There we go. And then they start to attack. I can't show it on the live, but with the magic of editing, Archie, you can show a little bit of it, but blur it. All right, now we're back from that. Enjoy. So, like I said, I mean, they beat this guy up. He got hit in the head and kicked and thrown to the ground. They stole his shit, smashed his phone. Then they started following him with a drone and shit. Nick Shirley was there. I think we just saw the back of his head. But yes, going and like lighting the Quran on fire or smacking it with bacon in Dearborn, Michigan, you're gonna cause people to act a certain way. They're not, the laws no longer are there. The cops are not gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good idea. I gotta take that stance. Because it's just not a good idea. Okay, no matter how funny you think it is or if it makes you feel good, right? I mean, we didn't have to do it. He did it. And it was kind of funny to watch, but he got beat up. He paid a price. Muslim protester calls for anti-Muslim protesters and journalists to be killed. I hope Jake gets Charlie Kirked, and I hope you get Charlie Kirked. Yeah, something's up with my alert. Sorry, guys. We got 2 EBT bucks, or Trump bucks, we're calling them now. From T-Bank says, this is the heart of America giving a warning. Yeah, this is only going to get crazier. We have another one from Commentary Connoisseur says, 5 Trump bucks says, I tried crack for the first time today. I didn't like it, but I don't mind the cheeks. Holy shit. Okay, we're keeping that in the video. 1 sec. Let me see if I can fix alerts real quick. Let me just do a test. Alert. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Okay. We've done it. We got this. All right. I think I fixed it. Let's check this out.
Why do you hope that? You hope he gets killed because you don't like him? What? That's yeah. You hope he gets killed because you don't like him? Yeah? Is that what Muslims believe? Oh, well, you're a Muslim, right? And you believe it? Why? Do you think maybe it's a value problem? It seems that way. You're not representing your people very well right now. Yeah, so you want him dead because you don't like him. You want him dead because you don't like him. Yeah, right, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get away.
I could barely hear the other guy. He's kind of speaking for him, but the other guy's agreeing with it, and he says what he says to see.
How many people you gonna use it? 10,000. Yeah, suck my dick. Okay, I'm a liar. Hey, what's that? He said he hopes Jake gets Charlie Kirk. You hope I get Charlie Kirk? Yeah. Say it again. Welcome to Dearborn, guys. Welcome to Dearborn.
So the guy got his clip. Cam Higby got his clip. I mean, that's, of course they're going to say that shit. They've been saying that shit. All the lefties saying that shit. Not all of them, but A lot of the nutso ones. Muslims surround Americans in Dearborn, Michigan, viciously chanting Allahu Akbar. Okay, here we go.
Chimping the fuck out. They're chimping the fuck out. I don't have bananas. Chill out. I don't have bananas. This is not America. This is an insurgency. They are taking over our country. They're taking over our country. They want us all dead. Let's go.
It's wild what's happening right now. People are pushing. Wow. This is Dearborn, Michigan right now.
Yes, this is Dearborn, Michigan. Any racist is not welcome. No races here. If you can't be peaceful, but every race is welcome. If you're a racist, you're not welcome. At all, we do not. Every race is welcome.
No Christians though.
Our president
right?
is a pedophile.
Everyone's allowed except the Christians. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, you know. But I mean, or Jews. No Jews either. Christians and Jews not allowed. Here's this guy talking to the mayor and the city council about his experience there today.
The Muslim community is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction, it is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need.
That's way more extreme than I am. I'm just saying. All right. I don't. As long as people are getting along, I'm cool with it. Now, I do have an issue with Dearborn, Michigan. There's obviously a fucking problem there. Okay. But this guy's going pretty hard. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably fucking love it, but that's more extreme than me, dude. That's pretty nuts. I wouldn't come in there and say that about all people, bro. Rounding them all up like that. Because, you know, I mean, there's different Muslim cultures all over the world. All right. A lot of them ain't that great. You're not wrong, but it's not all of them.
Needed in any part of America.
This guy just straight up fucking hates Muslims. Okay. I mean, let's call it what it is. Dude just hates Muslims. I don't hate them. All right. I've been overseas. What I find is most of us that have been overseas, like, you know, in the war and shit, we're like some of the least racist people that are righty to Muslims because we were over there. Sharia law, absolutely no fucking place in America. So shut that shit the fuck down. Don't get it mistaken. Don't get it mistaken. Illegal. Against the fucking law. Remove anybody in power that is trying to instill Sharia law on American soil. Get it the fuck out of here. Don't get me wrong. Okay? But I'm not a Muslim hater. I've been over there. Here's when Muslims are the most peaceful. When there's only a little bit of them, or if it's only Muslims. When it's only Muslims, they're great. If there's a little bit of them in a mixed society, they're great. When they come into a mixed society and start amassing, you know, a lot of, you know, we've seen a lot of the patterns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. This guy's way more extreme than I am. Just putting my foot down on that.
We have a right to self-determination.
Runeword, thanks.
Fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. Get out of here.
Yeah, bro. This is what I call, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be honest with you. This is, you know how we see a lot of the crazy fucking Charlie Kirk shit from the left? And that's like absolute baggage for the lefties. Like, they don't even want to admit that those people are on their side, right? Or sometimes they do, and they love it. This right here, this is baggage on the right. We can't have this on the right. It weakens us. This is ammo. Oh, somebody's spamming. Hold on. I got to get rid of this guy. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. That guy was spamming. Sorry, no spamming. This is baggage on the right. We have to drop it. This gives ammo to the left. They're gonna use it. They're gonna use it, and it's gonna be to our disadvantage. It's not gonna help us. So if we approach things like this, that hurts us. Now we're way in the lead because they've been way fucking crazier than us, and so it's not gonna affect us that much. But if we cheer this kind of behavior on, there's a better approach to this. We cheer this kind of behavior on, it's gonna weaken our fucking side, and I'm not wrong. This just makes us weaker. All right, we got to drop the baggage.
And the people, the veterans, the World War II veterans, that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic, are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taking...
You never went, bro. What are you talking about? This guy never went anywhere. So most veterans that were in Iraq or Afghanistan or any of those other Muslim countries where we've operated, they're like the least racist righties. Because, like I said, we went over there. This guy never went over there. If he went over there, he probably... Bro, like, yeah, there's a fucking issue with Dearborn, Michigan, and this guy's pissed off because he went and got beat up because he was slapping the Quran with bacon. All right? Funny, but, like, he's there to antagonize and he's there to be racist, and it's not going to help us. Yeah, but it could escalate things to where there's certain types of behavior as a... in retaliation to this guy, to where it will get, like, Trump's attention and stuff like that. But... Yeah, like what they're doing right now, people are having a hard time handling this guy. They're just escorting him out of the room. Probably a smart call because he's being really antagonistic.
Taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites.
Rare elephant stand. Why? Because I don't want to be racist against Muslims. I mean, I'm not a racist. So I mean, yeah, I'll push back on you. Anyone that doesn't like that, then I mean, I'm not in line with it. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, Dearborn, Michigan seems like a trash ass place. I don't know how we let that happen. But yeah, I don't know.
You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Bro, he's gonna get fucking beat up, dude.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Let me grab my...
Yeah, baby, you gotta get out of there. They're gonna say fuck you up. Dude, that's just crazy. Holy fuck, dude. Dude, you guys are like, yeah. Well, there's guys in the chat like, yeah. I'm not with that, dude. This is wild. That's fucking wild. This is crazy.
There's no reason to put your hands.
Holy shit! I didn't see this whole thing before. I just saw the beginning. That's fucking crazy.
I live in Detroit. I'll be here tomorrow.
We're coming to make sure you Muslims don't take.
This is the future. Like I said earlier, this is just the beginning. It's gonna get crazier. It's gonna get crazier. I'm not with it, bro. I'm for fucking finding peaceful ways to take care of things. Not this. This is like trying to start a fucking holy war type of shit.
What are you gonna do?
Bro, did we not learn anything from the Jews and the Muslims that have been fighting for thousands of years? Bro, I'm not getting involved in that shit.
2 billion Muslims feel safe in America.
Go.
Keep walking. Let's go.
Ultimate Josh Ewoshina says these guys are the ammunition of the Muslims. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna strengthen their side and hurt ours. This type of behavior for sure. Yeah, this isn't good for the right. And can't have this shit. It makes us weaker. If you can't see that, then you're fucking retarded. This doesn't make us stronger. This makes our side weaker. This is bad for our side. I'll say anytime there's something bad on my side that's going on, I'm going to be honest, right? This is one of those times. I'm usually fucking shitting on the lefties because they got all the anti-Charlie Kirk shit and they're fucking dancing on his grave, doing all the disgusting shit, all the fucking teachers and stuff, flipping tables, all the dumb ass shit that they're doing. We always make fun of it. And I always say to the lefties, I'm like, these are your people and this is your baggage. these are our people, and I say this isn't good for our side. Way off? Nope, I'm not. I'm not way off. I'm right. Yeah, no, I'm right about that one. I'm putting my foot down on that. This weakens the right behaving like this. And if you don't if you don't agree with that, you're not smart enough to understand it. Then you're more emotional than you are thinking about the situation.
Keep walking. Let's go. You're
we
done.
will
Let's
not
go.
surrender. We will not back down. This is what Muslim America wants us to do. They want us to cower. Christians, stand up. Stand tall. America, across this country, rise up just like we did today in Dearborn. In Texas.
It's time to get forward. What would our founding fathers do?
These people are here. I'm fine.
You asked for that.
I'm not going to join.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Holy shit. That's way crazier than I thought. And then, oh, we already watched like that whole ass fucking rant, but yeah, nuts. All right, time to talk about the Epstein shit. Here we go. Let's start off with this. This is my favorite thing of the day. This happened yesterday. Now, a lot of lefties, they get mad when Trump talks like this. I love this shit, personally. This is why I love Trump. You guys saw the clip already. The whole world saw this clip.
So he dictated a couple of memos to himself. Give me a break. You're going to find out what did he know with respect to Bill Clinton, with respect to the head of Harvard, with respect to all of those people that he knew, including J.P. Morgan Chase.
Sir,
Yeah,
if
Jennifer,
there's
go
nothing
ahead. Go ahead.
incriminating in the file, sir, why not? Why are you acting as a...
Quiet, Piggy.
Now everyone's saying that her name's Peggy. I don't think so. I think there's just somebody he called her a piggy, right? And I don't give a shit. I like that he did that, right? But like, there's other people who's like, he didn't call someone a piggy, and it's like, and they're trying to defend him, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, he did. It like apparent. I don't know. There's a bunch of debate on what the woman's name was, but apparently, what I read, it wasn't Peggy. It's something else. I think it's cool that he called her a piggy. This shit's fucking funny. I love it when Trump does that shit.
Why are you acting as a...
Piggy.
in the file, sir, why not?
Piggy.
It's not Peggy. That's Piggy. he's bro, you know what? I mean, I'm not against bullying, okay? Bullying needs to get brought back. Okay? And is this bullying? Yes. Does Trump have every right to bully the fucking press? Yeah, bro. 100%. Just like how they treated him this entire time. 100%. So I don't give a fuck. Yeah, shut the fuck up, piggies. I'm all about it. As a fat, I approve this message. All right, so I wanted to open the Epstein thing with that because it's funny as shit. But here is the Senate passing the Epstein Files Transparency Act. And only one person voted against this, but check this out.
So ordered. The Senate has now passed the Epstein bill as soon as it comes over from the House. So ordered.
What the fuck video is this? Okay, hold on. Where's the video of them passing it? What the fuck? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, hold up. I gotta stop I gotta find this in the middle of the video. Give me a second here. Okay. Let's see. Where was that? Oh, give me a moment. I have one.
I don't think there's a video of the Senate because it was unanimous consent. I think it was the House.
Oh, so
the video.
Oh yeah, the House. The House was first, then the Senate. I want the House one. This is because this one I have is like some 11. It's just 11 seconds. Let's see here. Let me search that.
Okay, I'll get you that.
House Epstein. I don't know where Archie's at. Yeah, I saw like a video of them like legit passing it. Oh, here we go. Well, that's like a 30-minute version. Fuck. Oh, here we go. I found it. The House has passed legislation to release all the Epstein files in a 47-1 vote. So here's them passing that. Oh, here it is.
On this vote, The yeas are 427. The nays are 1.
1.
2/3 being in the affirmative. The rules are suspended. The bill is passed. And without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
There it is. So there was only one guy. Let's see if I can find this. Where's the one guy? Is that in here? Ah, here he is. Here's the one guy that voted no on it. He's trying to explain himself here, but it's all bullshit, bro. Like, what the fuck? This guy's so stupid.
Okay, so can you answer the original question? Who do you care about more, U.S. or Israel?
There's no variance. It's like you're asking, you know, do you love your wife more than your daughter?
Well,
and you said it's a simple question.
It is.
Do you love your wife?
What is this music in the background?
I love the United States more than I love Israel. It's a very simple question.
Great love, and you as a human being, you express that love, and you have core principles that drive you to your love for your wife and your love for your daughter. It's two different loves. But
He's basically saying that there's people's names in there that are innocent or something's gonna happen or some shit. It's the dumbest fucking excuse ever. I can't believe this guy voted fucking no. What a retard. Okay, and then apparently today, so that was yesterday, today the Senate has passed it. So now tomorrow it should land on Trump's desk if this is getting pushed quickly.
So ordered. The Senate has now passed the Epstein bill as soon as it comes over from the House.
There we go. So now we got to wait for it to get on Trump's desk and we see if he signs it or he vetoes it. I would love for him to sign it. If that motherfucker vetoes it, dude, that's not good. That would be bad. That would fuck with me. I would have to have some thoughts with myself and figure out what the fuck, because that would be absolutely wild. What do you guys think? If he signs that shit, if he vetoes it, what if Trump vetoes this? What do you guys think? You're gonna, if he vetoes it, I'm crashing out and dyeing my hair blue. Holy fuck, dude. That is good. That's fucking hilarious. A veto would look bad, you think? That would be horrible. That's if he vetoes it, I'm taking an entire bottle of Tylenol. That's so fucking funny. What if the Epstein files start World War III? Is it worth it? Holy shit. You know what? I mean, it's that nuclear. If a veto happens, I'm checking out. Fair enough. I'm going to say, what the fuck? I really don't know what to think if he does that. It would look really bad if he does. It would look bad, bro. I don't know. I would have to have a sit down with myself because it's come this far. Can't veto it. Congress not only voted to release the Epstein files, we voted to create a searchable database for American people to go in and see what's in them. Cool.
So this Epstein thing, Hakeem's people asked Epstein to come to dinner and meet him after he was convicted for fooling around with a 14-year-old.
Crazy.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, this is why the Democrats, they're going to regret, I think, ever playing around with this, and they're going to regret embracing transparency, though I'm glad they did. They thought, I think, that the files would never become public. They thought this was all a game. Well, guess what? They're going to get their wish. They are going to become public. The president's going to sign the bill. The president's been right all along on this. He said months ago, make public everything you can that's not classified. Now Congress is finally going to do it. And I think we're going to learn a lot, Jesse. A lot of people suddenly are going to get real reticent to talk about Epstein, whether it's Hakeem Jeffries, whether it's Larry Summers, that Harvard president you mentioned a second ago, who worked for Barack Obama. We're going to find out a lot about a lot of folks because you know what else is in this bill that just passed tonight? It's got to be a searchable database so any American can go in and read the files for themselves. That's how it should be. I'm looking forward to seeing what's there.
Well, so
my prediction is it's going to be messy and it's going to have a lot of lefties and righties, or like Republicans and Democrats, politicians, right? That's what I think, and also people of high status, like people in companies or have a lot of money and shit, stuff like that. We'll see some of those types of people, and it'll be on both sides politically. To be honest, we'll see where all this is heading, but it still needs to get past Trump's desk, which I'm hoping he signs. Will you provide all the Epstein files by 30 days?
General, when you say follow the law, Madam Attorney General, do you mean that you will provide all the files by 30 days?
We will follow the law. The law passed both chambers last evening. It has not yet been signed, but we will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
We'll see what's up. All right. I never thought this issue would get this far. I thought that this shit was, but I guess it makes sense, bro. People didn't let it go as they shouldn't. Speaker Mike Johnson claims the Epstein files can't be released unredacted because releasing the Epstein files would endanger national security. So yeah, like a lot of you guys are saying in the chat, it's going to be redacted as fuck.
All right. Number 5, national security concerns, okay? The discharge requires the Attorney General to release within 30 days, quote, classified information to the maximum extent possible. This ignores the principle that declassification should always rest, and always has rested, with the agency that originated the intelligence. Why? So that they can protect their critical sources and methods. It is incredibly dangerous to demand that officials or employees of the DOJ declassify materials that originated in other agencies, in intelligence agencies. All right?
Yup. Black lines. Yes. Black lines. Hey, I don't endorse the bottom part. It's kind of funny. It's more of a lefty meme, but black lines is what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get. Let's see. I don't give a fuck about MTG. She's nuts. New York Post reports that Jeffrey Epstein had an extremely tiny Oh yeah, this is okay. I need to see proof of this. I've been hearing this all day today. The New York Post reports that Jeffrey Epstein had an extremely tiny deformed penis shaped like a lemon. So maybe he was like, how like some dudes, they got the fucking extra sleeping system on their wiener, right? They didn't get no snip. And sometimes, I could see maybe he was like a weird bulge and then he's just like extra nut, sleeping system up there that makes it lemony. In other news, Elon Musk is now expected to attend President Trump's dinner with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Saud Al Saud. All right, bro, here they back. The boys are back in town. I wish I could play the song. I'll just sing it. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Bro, that is Elon Musk, the most powerful man in the world, and a very, very other powerful and rich man of Saudi Arabia, the king himself. Isn't he the guy? He allegedly, had some people chopped up, some journalists or something. I remember that back in the day. Damn, that was a minute ago. Guess none of that affected him. Everyone wanted it to, but it never did. They're back. They are so back. Look at them. Look at them having a good time. We got a tweet from, I guess an X post from Elon. Let me see here. Where is it? Where's that Elon Musk tweet? I thought we had one. Oh, here it is. It was the next one over. I would like to thank President Trump for all he has done for America and the world. And there they are. They back together, baby. Mommy and daddy back together. Yay! No more divorce. They worked it out. President Trump just pointed at Elon and talked about how they work together to let Democrats humiliate themselves. Yo, this is what we do on the stream all the time with the lefties. Operation Let Them Speak.
If you think about it, if Kamala, who's the same basic thing, grossly incompetent, he was incompetent, they're all incompetent because their policies are incompetent. Open borders, men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody. I mean, they got the worst policy. I don't talk about it too much because if I talk about it, they might change. So, no, I don't talk about it. I tell people, don't talk about it. Wait till 2 weeks before the election and hit the hell out of them. Right? We talked about that, right, Elon? He said, we wait 2 weeks before. It's almost like you're at a war. Don't shoot yet. Don't shoot. Hold your fire. The enemy's rushing. Hold your fire. Don't shoot. Okay, now you can go. 2 weeks before. But I watched a guy the other day, a congressman, fighting for men playing in women's sports. And the new weightlifting record for a certain weight was just set. The man was 119 pounds higher than a woman champion who was a phenomenal champion. Beat her by...
I'm so glad we're not fucking with that shit anymore, bro. But he's not right when he says... You know, it's basically Operation Let Them Speak. We do that here all the time. The lefties that come in, they're all fucking mad. They don't like that I like Trump. It pisses them off. They don't like people are watching. That pisses them off. And then we just let them act out and they do all this bizarre ass shit in the chat. Right? And it's the same thing we do with a lot of the videos I show. Just let the lefties fucking crash out, do dumbass shit, upload videos of themselves saying the most crazy, insane things, and we just show the world, look at what they're saying. Look. Behold, these are your people. That's what I do all the time. Trump on Jerome Powell. I'd love to fire his ass. He should be fired. The only thing Scott Bassett is blowing it on is the Fed. The rates are too high, Scott. And if you don't get it fixed fast, I'm going to fire your ass. Oh, right. Right. Yes, dude. Trump's had a week already, dude. The week's not even over. Yeah, Ronaldo came. And they're walking down his favorite hallway. This is where they have the Biden auto pen portrait. Look at it. Oh, I don't want to get hit by some shit. Look at that. Look at that. Bro, people are so mad. They are so mad. Their lefties are so fucking mad about this. Look at him laugh. Trump's getting him cracking up, dude. He is making this guy fucking laugh. Yep, you lefties. There's your Ronaldo. He hanging out with the man. Look at that big smile. Look at that big old smile, bro. He's having a good time. Trump's funny. Trump's real funny. You can tell. Look, we know Trump's funny. Imagine getting a one-on-one like comedy sesh with Trump just fucking dropping bombs. Here's some other W's for Trump. We have an incredible victory. The U.S. trade deficit under President Trump plummets to a year low of $59.6 billion.
Trade balance for August, as Andrew pointed out, very many weeks late, comes in at minus $59.6 billion, which means that the balance is a deficit. It's very close to what we were expecting. But when you consider that minus 59 is kind of the new mark to pay attention to, that is the low line of the year. That is the smallest deficit of the year. Trade
nice.
balance.
Good. There we go. Progress is being made. That's what I'd like to see. Democrats are in panic mode after Trump confirms a $2,000 tariff dividend to low and middle income Americans by the 2026 midterms. This sounds like a strategy for votes, midterm votes. That's what this seems like to me. Just saying, but also $2,000 is awesome, bro. Let's get everyone $2,000. Sure, bro. You know what? If we've made a bunch of money and we could give it back, let's do it. We're going to be doing a dividend to the people, low and middle income people of at least $2,000. In addition to that, we'll be paying down debt substantially, all thanks to the tariffs.
We're going to be doing a dividend to the people, low and middle income, moderate income people of at least $2,000. In addition to that, we'll be paying down debt very substantially. It's the kind of money we're taking in. And really, countries that took advantage of us are no longer taking advantage of us. Friends, some of our friends treated us far worse than our enemies on trade anyway, and we've got that all straightened out. And everybody's happy. They respect us again. You know, it's like
one of those things. I think they like us better and they actually respect us, and it works out much better for us too. But I especially want to thank, we're going to be doing.
I always say, all right, this is when it comes to this type of stuff is, let me see it. Right? So it sounds awesome, sounds promising. Let's see what's up, but don't count on it. Never count on it until you have it in hand. That's what I always say. So, you know, don't be planning around. You might get $2,000. Okay. Just you plan as if you're not going to get it. And then if you do get it, bonus. I don't care who's saying it. I don't give a fuck if it's Trump and I like Trump, or if it's someone else. I don't give a fuck who says it. Until you have money in hand, you ain't got no money. And that's just the way I've always been when it comes to money. So just keep that in mind, Trump fan or not. And here we go. This shit is so funny, bro. Watch this.
We choose truth over facts.
These fucking AI videos, dude. People get so mad that us righties think this shit's funny. They're like, you fucking little retards. Why do you think this is so funny? Because it's just funny, dude. Yeah. We don't all have to be like we're not all saints, dude. Yeah. We don't all act our age, all right? I'm going to act younger than my age forever, okay? I'm going to always be youthful. I'll be 90-year-old man. I'm still going to act youthful. I don't give a fuck. Here you go. Give him a hat. He's got his ice cream.
It's called we do a little
That was rude. Why'd they do that? No. Why'd you do that? He's eating fucking McDonald's. What the? This is so fucking wild, dude. Wait, I think I have another section. I didn't open this up. We got to open up crash outs. Here we go. Let's do daily crash outs. Hey. I'm going to save a bunch of these if they're good. All right. Daily crash outs. And now it is time for daily crash outs. Starting with deranged liberal woman goes on an unhinged tirade and says that MAGA supporters are deplorable. I mean, I've heard that before. I have to watch this whole 2.5 minutes of this. I'm not going to be able to stand it.
You know what the problem is with you dirty, nasty, ugly, racist MAGA fucks? Is you cannot
You know what? I'll just fucking... Yeah, the way she said that, I just love it. I like it. I almost wanted to be like, what? What don't you like about us?
You know what the problem is with you dirty, nasty, ugly, racist MAGA fucks?
Yeah, what don't you like about us, huh? You know, just don't even deny shit. You just say whatever you say, lady.
Is you cannot hold a civilized fucking intellectual conversation about anything that's fucking real.
Look at yourself right now. The more you yell and angry, the less intelligent it makes you seem, dude. I don't know how people don't get this by now. Like, obviously, there's so much internet videos of people losing their shit, and we all know the people that lose their shit are the ones that are always the retards. Yeah, bro, you got to be chill and calm. I mean, that makes you seem smarter, and you're literally contradicting yourself because you're saying you can't have a civilized conversation, and here you are just being a fucking asshole.
You're so goddamn surface level and fucking superficial. All you know how to do is fucking spew your vile, hateful, racist, lying fucking rhetoric.
Being louder doesn't make you righter. It makes you look stupider. Right?
And then
you guys agree with that?
You try to talk about something real and how Kamala would have been the way better fucking choice.
She do got a big ass fucking forehead. Yeah. No, you right.
You come at me with...
Bro, get some bangs, lady. Get some fucking bangs.
Some Israel in a fucking war? Bitch, they're in a fucking war!
Bro, okay, yeah, like I said, I can't take it. I can't take it, bro. Yeah, she's just loud and stupid. Liberal woman on America. I hate it here. Oh my God. Then fucking, I mean, obviously leave, but they don't want to. Want to know why? Because they love it here, bro. They love it here. They don't hate it here. They love it here. But they have to say that they hate it here so they could be a part of the fucking what's new to be mad at.
Is it just me, or is it disturbing to anybody else that people aren't even insulted when you call them racist anymore?
I'm not insulted. Yeah. No, I mean, because you used it up. You know what I mean? Like, you spent it. It's all spent. It has no value anymore. It's gone. All the value got spent. That's why you reserve it for when you actually are calling something that's actually racist. I don't say things are racist hardly ever. I only say when it actually is. And I'm not down with racism, bro. That's not good for our side. I don't want our side to be racist. You know what I mean? So when you say everything is racist, then we just stop listening. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Now it's be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's pretty obvious. She must not be very smart. Jasmine Crockett. Oh, God. Oh, you know what? I'm just not even going to set it up. Let's just listen to this. Oh, my God. Look at this lady. Look at this lady, dude. What the fuck? That's a frame. That's a fucking freeze frame right there. Bro, that needs to be a caricature. That needs to be, you know what, Disneyland, they do the fucking little pictures of people, right? And they always like caricature. That yes. Oh my God. If there is an artist that can do that, I would love to see that. Tag me on whatever. Penny, she's kind of Pennywising out, isn't she? Y'all float down here.
I don't understand why they like him so much. Because he clearly don't like them. Because when
Her
42
face.
million people, and I know some of them had to be MAGA, when they needed to line up to get their EBT, and it wasn't nothing there, he didn't care. So, you know, I think that people need to get back to prioritizing themselves and their families and their future instead of being dragged to hell by this dude who obviously has them in a cult. I don't understand why they like him so much, because he clearly don't like them.
You don't understand why we like Trump? That's why you lose. Pretty obvious. If you can't understand your opponent, then you lose. Yeah, you're not even trying. Right? It's like, where's the effort? You don't want to understand? It's so easy. You take 2 seconds to talk to somebody and you can understand. 2 EBT bucks from Gal John. Or Trump bucks now. Says, what policies would put us all together? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible. You know what? I bet it can be workshopped. Like, if Elon Musk just fucking focused all of his brain on this problem and like just autistically obsessed over it, you know, he could probably come up with some concepts. You know what I mean? Good at that. But I don't fucking know. Leftist fatigue. Bro, they are getting so annoying. I was so much more fair and friendly with lefties before Charlie Kirk got fucking assassinated. And then thousands upon thousands of lefties danced on his grave. You know what I mean? Like, I was so much nicer before. I am getting lefty fatigue, to be honest. But I'm still holding out because I still believe that we have to get along. I just don't know how. And it seems like the problem's just getting harder to solve. Archie. Oh, yeah, I'm getting Archie fatigue. Fucking goddamn lib. Fucking lib. The craziest part is that there's a whole group of people like her who think Americans should live like we're in a third world country. I know. They've never been to one. They should go to one. And then be like, do you want that here?
The craziest thing about all of this is that there is a group of people that thinks they deserve to live a better life just because of where they were born. The craziest thing about all of this is that
Yeah, I mean, this is America. This is the best place in the world to be born. We should protect that. Yeah, like, we shouldn't make it worse on purpose. The fuck? That's so stupid. We should keep this the best place to be born in the world. You know what I mean? Like, duh. They're so dumb, they would destroy everything. We cannot let them be in charge. We cannot. We cannot let them make any decisions. People like this should not be allowed to vote. You cannot vote to make the place worse. All right, this one's fun. So we got this. I mean, I think this is an ad, but it's fucking funny. Here we go.
Y'all even fucking listen.
He's fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing that.
Get the fuck out.
You have a 1.2 on Rate My Professor. 0% of the people who took your class would take it again. Nothing on the exam was anything you taught us. Do you think that's normal? They look in the mirror because it's not. I'm supposed to be a 4.0 student. And even using Save My GPA, I can't get above an 80. There's something wrong with that. I've taken a quiz on every single topic you've talked about. In every single lecture. I'm gonna withdraw from the class. I don't even care. As one of your best students, not a good look for you. How did you get a PhD in chemistry is my question.
And how the hell did you get in this fucking class?
That's right there. That response, how like I sense acting. The chick is believable. She's believable. This guy not as believable.
That's why you had all the audacity to say that, and I actually listened. And I'm actually very grateful to actually hear your thoughts and want to hear how bad of a teacher that I am. But I gave you instructions. I gave you information. I gave you a chance, maybe even a chance to use AI. But hell, you didn't even do that. Y'all even fucking listen.
He's fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing that.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, so it did get community noted. This is a staged ad. So earlier I did a short on this. They didn't have this this community note, but even in my short, I'm like, bro, something seems phony with this, in my opinion, and it ended up being a staged ad. But I wanted to end with this because I want to show you guys, like, bro, you got to watch out. Sometimes they will hire actors and fill an entire fucking classroom just to make something seem real so they can get a clip out. And bro, everything is marketing. Marketing is fucking everywhere. So keep your eyes out. All right. That's Archie's video. Archie, you there?
Yes, I am.
Now you're here when it's over. I needed help the whole time, bro, and I just had to fucking do it on my own. You weren't here the whole time.
Sorry, I was downstairs on the toilet when that thing came.
For an hour?
No, not the whole time. Most of the time I was deafened. I was still listening on the stream, but you weren't asking for me.
Yeah, I was. I did a bunch, and you never showed up. Ollie, are you here?
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Back me up. How many times I asked for Archie?
A couple, definitely.
Definitely a couple.
Like definitely at least 3, 4.
Yeah, couple times 2. Okay, so I'm just saying, bro, like every time I start doing the video, you disappear. Every time. Unless I like bitch about it, then you won't. But yeah, I have that uploading for you. It's halfway uploaded. All right, let's do a couple stamp price clips real quick. Here we go. All right, let's do another one. Here we go. These are Ollie's videos. Two Trump bucks from Gall Johnson's policy government goal is to make us happier. I mean, that would be cool if they did it, but I mean, every time people become a politician, they just kind of, you know, what can they get for themselves? It's pretty human, honestly. If you just expect that, that's what you're going to get. Fart box with 2 Trump bucks. Thank you very much. All right, let's do this. I'll restart this recording. Plaskett frames Epstein as just another constituent. They got a hold of her phone number and wanted to discuss stuff. You got to be fucking kidding me. So they're going to try and deflect the fact that this person was texting Epstein and asking questions about how to deal with things in the middle of a hearing?
You know that Epstein had property in the Virgin Islands, right?
Yes.
What was your relationship with Epstein?
So Jeffrey Epstein was a constituent. He was a resident of the Virgin Islands, lived there, I guess, more than half of the year because he was registered there. I had received donations from him after the last investigation came out, which was after this texting. I gave any donations that I had previously received from him to women's organizations and did not have any contact with him. But like many constituents, individuals get your phone number, they text you about issues, they speak with you. I have spoken with him about issues that are relevant, things that are going on in the Virgin Islands and elsewhere around the country.
If she was doing something shady with Epstein, you think she would say that here? Of course she's saying everything that she's saying. Something's up with this. And I believe that the more information that comes out, especially when this stuff goes all public, I think that it's going to be messy. There's going to be a lot of lefties and righties. This is a big grenade going off, bro. And a lot of these motherfuckers that have been talking shit this whole time, we're going to find out a lot of them been caught up in this Epstein stuff a long time. It's like a double-edged sword type of thing, right? All right. There is Ollie's video. There we go. Ollie, I'm getting you a video right. Meow. Sorry, weird day today.
Perfect. Got it.
Oh, you have it already?
No.
Oh,
I'm saying I got it when it comes in.
I was like, damn, dude, how'd you get in there?
I'm from the future.
All right, let me shoot your second one too, and we'll just do the two. All right, next one. I heard about this. This is in my hometown, Denver. Health officials poured bleach into the food after they discovered serious health violations. I mean, I buy food from all these people down here all the time. It's good as fuck. But if they found like a rat crawling around with food or something, then sure, you know. But at first glance, this just looks like some Karen. Look at this. It looks like some Karen just pouring bleach in all the food. When I first saw that, so I was like, holy shit, what the hell? He's just messing with some dude selling food on the street. But
a video went viral after
apparently you have to have a permit, you know, so you can't just sell food and shit. It's probably all fine for the most part, you know. I mean, look, this is some like tomatillo sauce. They got a bunch of red onions. They're probably pickled, right? Limes, bro. And she just bleached everything. So now the reason why you would see them do this is if, let's say they have like a legit, like legal reason that they have to shut it down. By putting bleach in the food, there's no way that they're going to be able to resell that food. So that just completely nukes any chance of any of it getting sold. It has to get destroyed, essentially. But it still seems kind of fucked up, right? Like, let them sell some food. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
an employee of the Denver Department of Public Health and Environment poured bleach into a taco vendor's food. According to the DDPHE, their investigation of tacos to Colorado found the vendor was using a garbage can of dirty water as a hand washing station and keeping meats at 54 degrees and 82 degrees instead of the required 135 degrees. They also claim that the food vendor had raw meat in cardboard boxes sitting out on a table instead of in refrigerated storage.
Well, you see, so at first, like I said, it looks like a Karen just destroying everything. But bro, you eat this, it looks good right there, but it's not going to feel good when it's in your belly because then you're going to start shitting all over the place. It's Mexican culture, bro. No, dude, you got to keep it safe, man. It'll give you the shits. No, dude. Javier, no. All right, and getting that link over to you as well, Ollie. There you go. Bam, sis. All right, that's all that stuff for today. We have some other news that we could take a look at. ICE mace protesters in Minnesota. I wanted to cover this, to be honest, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get in trouble. I have to sit on it, but it's a really fun clip. See a bunch of protesters getting maced by ICE. Finally, bro, they need to fuck off. Let these guys do their job or you get maced. I'm all about it.
I've got the last price ready if you want to check it.
Oh, yeah.
Took a second because it did that weird censoring thing again, but
okay,
got it going.
Yeah. All right, send it when you're ready. This guy is slapping bacon on the Quran in Dearborn, Michigan. And it's during these protests and all these people out and about. This is not a good idea, in my opinion, because it's a good way to get beat up or possibly very seriously injured, you know, because these people are crazy. It's Dearborn, Michigan. I gotta say, he's got balls for doing it. But I would not recommend doing that. You're gonna get beat up and the cops are not going to help you. I'm not wrong. Dude, that made so many people mad, fucking my stance on this whole thing. In my chat, but I'm not wrong. I'm right. No, that's not a smart move. Takes balls, but it's not smart. I wouldn't do that. All right, I say send it. This is a perfect edit. Let's get that going. Slapping the Quran. Is it with a Q or a K?
Pretty sure it's with the Q, isn't it?
And if it's with a K, then you got to fix it in the edit too.
Yep, I'll check.
Meat slapping the Quran. It's with a Q. Chat saying Q.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust chat. Probably not a good idea. Oh, you've seen K.
I'm checking Google real quick.
Is that the only one?
Yep, that was the last one.
Sick. Okay. Well, I shall see you tomorrow, friend.
Yep, just DM me a comment for that one, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Will do. I'm wrong with my... Comment incoming. Meat slapping the Quran and Dearborn is not a very safe thing to do. Or I'll say bacon slapping. But I think
bacon slapping.
Yeah, meat slapping is better for the title. It's funny, but it's also just kind of avoiding maybe targeted words that would nuke the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Elon Musk ice or space program. And Gonzo, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thank you for everything. Appreciate you.
Yep, see you tomorrow. Peace.
AI in space. Is that possible?
Yes. If civilization continues, which it probably will, then AI in space is inevitable. You know, I always have to like preface that, you know. We shouldn't take civilization for granted. We need to make sure to take care to ensure
Stan needs to be updated. He's not paying attention to us. What's going on?
Any student of history knows that civilization does not always have an upward arc, and in fact, civilizations have life cycles. So hopefully,
typical Marine kid stuff.
I think we are for now.
Yeah.
But we don't want to take that for granted or be complacent. But the way to think of AI in space is that in order to achieve any meaningful percentage of a Kardashev 2 scale civilization, where you're using even a millionth of the sun's energy, you must have solar-powered AI satellites in deep space. So that once you realize, like, once you think in terms of a Kardashev 2 scale civilization, which is what percentage of the sun's energy are you turning into useful work, then it becomes obvious that space is overwhelmingly what matters. Overwhelmingly, the sun only receives roughly 1/2 billionth of the Earth only receives roughly 1/2 billionth of the sun's energy. So if you want to have something that is, say, 1 million times more energy than Earth could possibly produce, you must go into space.
I agree.
So
I remember when I was a kid, I saw this thing on Discovery Channel. This is like old Discovery Channel, like 2000, okay? 2001, 2, maybe even like 98, 99. It's just old, but they explained how the Earth won't be around forever because the sun's going to explode. And I never thought of that concept before. I was like, holy shit. So it was like my first time learning about it. It was on Discovery Channel, and they had an animation. They're like, eventually the Earth will just get completely swallowed by the sun. And I was just like, holy fuck, dude, that's fucked up. And it was like started making me panic. Obviously, it's gonna happen in like 4 billion years or some shit like that. But it made me start like really thinking about it. And even back then, years ago, they were saying if we were to survive this, obviously we would need to be able to leave Earth. And maybe we could start with Mars, especially as Mars gets warmed up. And especially if we could find some water on Mars and it's warmed up, then it'll be easier to live there. We can potentially do, what's that called? Terraform and have some oxygen maybe, right? But then also eventually Mars will get swallowed up by the sun. And then by that time, maybe there's some moons of like Jupiter and Saturn that have a lot of ice on them and shit, you know, and those will warm up and melt and have oceans and shit. And maybe we could live there, you know, and then like it continues on until, you know, we've run out of planets to expand to. And we now need to either escape the solar system and find our way to another one that we can live in, or we die with it. That's, you know, and that was always a wild concept to me. But I remember even back as a kid, I saw this show on Discovery Channel, and I've always been on board with, we need to get off this rock. So when Elon Musk comes around, I'm like, holy shit, like somebody that actually cares about like the, you know, what about later down the road, bro? And like maybe something bad happens. He has a good point. We should be in 2 places at once, at least. So we could start with Mars because it's the closest, and then eventually maybe the moons. Everything's so far away, though. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We got those fucking aliens flying around our shit, bro. I believe in the aliens that are, you know, not all of it, of course, but there's some weird, unexplained videos of crafts going out of the water. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. I don't know what they are. Maybe it's us in the future fucking coming back and having a look. I don't know. Who knows what it is? Fucking maybe it's the writers of the program we're in, bro. The creators of the simulation looking, checking shit out. I don't know. It's angels and demons. Bro, it could, bro, what if? What if? That'd be wild. Rings of Saturn. Well, you don't live on the ring. The ring is just a bunch of asteroids. But there's lots of moons around Saturn and Jupiter that have a lot of water on them. So they're potential places to go and live in the future if we can get technology that far.
Yeah, this is where it's kind of handy to have a space company, I guess.
The devs updating the servers, yeah.
Sell the book.
Easier to cool chips in space, too.
Yes.
Easier to cool chips in space. Yeah.
Yes, there's definitely no water in space, so you're going to have to do something that doesn't involve water.
Just hang out.
Well, it's you just got to radiate.
That's right.
So...
that's the NVIDIA CEO. Bro, the NVIDIA CEO usually wearing his leather jacket.
Cost of electricity, like the cost effectiveness of
Watch The
AI
Expanse.
in
I watched a little
space
bit of it.
Will be
Net 5, I see you in the chat.
better than AI on the ground. So far, long before
Sure,
you,
sick as fuck. Thank you.
Exhaust
my Bob Ross shirt.
potential energy sources on Earth, long before, meaning like I think even perhaps in the 4 or 5 year time frame, the lowest cost way to do AI compute will be with solar powered AI satellites. So I'd say not more than 5 years from now.
Wow. And just look at the supercomputers we're building together. Let's say,
bro, terraform the asteroids. That way everyone can have their own and argue with people they agree with. Bro, I love that. Yeah, you know what? And everyone, fuck you, I'm going to my own asteroid. Go over there with all your AI robots. Go set it up. Send them out first.
each one of the racks is 2 tons. Out of that 2 tons, 1.95 of it is probably for cooling.
Right.
Tenatron, thanks for following on Twitch.
That little supercomputer is, right? Each one of these GB300 racks will just be a little tiny thing.
And just
my tattoo artist using an extra in The Expanse.
So
that's cool.
If you start doing any kind of scaling,
can we explore the ocean first? Why not both?
Generation and
why
cooling,
why does one have, like, we're literally doing both at the same time? So I always say this. A lot of people think that way, and I think it's a mistake. I'm not trying to attack you or anything. I think it's a mistake to say, why not do this instead. You know, here's my best analogy. I love video games. It's always a good analogy with a video game. So I used to play a lot of PUBG, right? And they would always release new maps, and then people would get mad and be like, bro, it's buggy and the netcode sucks and there's lag, and why don't you fix the lag and the bugs before releasing new maps? But the real answer is like, they're doing both at the same time. They're constantly fixing bugs and they're making new maps. You can hire people to do both at the same time. They have a budget, right? But people think kind of like one or the other, very black and white. And I do think that's a mistake. There's other options. There's other possibilities, you know? So instead of saying, before we explore the space, we should explore the oceans first, we're literally doing both at the same time right now. And it's awesome, you know, and we should. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people with a lot of different focuses, right? We want the space people to focus on space, and we want fucking, what's his name, James Cameron, to focus on the ocean, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, doing both is good. Both at the same time. Think that way. Then you get more shit done. And you could do more things at the same time, too, as we are. We're doing zillions of things at the same time on this planet right now as a species. It's pretty dope. I'm a futurist. People ask me what side I'm on. I lean righty, but at the end of the day, I'm on the side of the future. That's the side I'm on. I like thinking about the future. I want the future to be sick, dude.
Okay, space is incredibly compelling. So,
got to squat up. Hey, go have some fun, Will.
I don't know, 200 or 300 gigawatts per year of AI.
You actually just blew my mind. Seriously, you're definitely right. Hey, right? So, see, there we go, bro. Thinking black guy meme. Huh?
It's very difficult to do that on Earth. The U.S. average electricity usage.
The fuck is a cervix? I have no idea.
460 gigawatts per year average usage. So something like, say, at 300. If you're doing 300 gigawatts.
Why can't you just let us enjoy their conversation? Because I'm having a conversation with all these other people here. It's not just about you. I mean, you can go watch this. I'll give you a link. Here's a link to it, buddy. It's Elon Musk on his actual Twitter, but here you go. And you can watch it without me being annoying. So I'll give that to you. No problem. But this is a conversation between me and the chat. So, you know, you got to understand what we're doing here, Wanda. Like, there's a reason why we're all here. You know what I'm saying?
A year, that would be like 2/3 of U.S. electricity production per year. There's no way you're building power plants at that level. And then if you take it up to, say, a terawatt per year, impossible. Like, you have to do that in space. There just is no way to do a terawatt per year on Earth. And in space, you've got continuous solar. You've got you actually don't need batteries because it's always sunny in space.
That's right, exactly.
And the solar panels actually become cheaper because you don't need glass or framing, and the cooling is just radiative. So
I love the way he breaks down problems. He just makes everything so simple. He simplified. The great simplifier, Elon Musk. Simplify things into reality. Hello, Stan. Came over from YouTube. Love your content. Thank you, Pure Tweaked. I appreciate you. It's a stream. Streamers interact. Yeah, I know. Maybe Wanda hasn't seen a stream before. But, you know, Elon Musk is my favorite fucking human being.
So
I mean, I do love Trump. But I think I might like Elon more just because, like, Elon's not limited to being in charge for 4 years right now. He's going to run his companies and do his thing for the rest of his life if nobody fucking takes his ass out. Fucking assault, bro, over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there we go. Love it. That's cool. What else we got? Oh, there's a Larry Summers opens his class at Harvard with an apology for having contact with Epstein. Bro, all these motherfuckers getting exposed. The lefties, they thought they wanted this.
Some of you will have seen my statement of regret, expressing my shame with respect to what I did in communication with Mr. Epstein, and that I've said that I'm going to step back from public activities but for a time, but I think it's very important to fulfill my teaching obligations. And so, with your permission, we're going to go forward and talk about the material in class. Some of you will.
What is the material? Whoa. What's in the material? With respect to what I did in communication with Mr. Epstein, I'm going to step back from public activities, but it's very important to fulfill my teaching obligations. Immediately switch to the day's material. No explanation, no context. So I guess everyone's going to find out what he was saying. Was he saying some weird shit? Indoctrination must continue. Holy fuck. Whoa, that's wild, bro. Yeah, this thing's gonna blow up in the lefties' faces. It's gonna blow up in everyone's faces. But I don't think that the lefties are gonna get exactly what they wanted. 30,000 children missing were found under Trump.
Even 500,000 children were smuggled in this country, and they lost track of 300,000 of them. You know what President Trump has done? I was with HHS today, Jesse. We already found over 30,000 of these kids. You know, like 3 weeks ago, we're at 24,000. Now we're over 30,000. Wow. And we're going to keep working until we find every one of these kids. President Trump saving lives every day. Most secure border in the history of the nation. Less fentanyl killing Americans. Less sex trafficking women and children. And we're finding children that Biden administration wasn't even looking for. And we're the bad guys. It's disgusting.
30,000, it's an amazing job.
Hell yeah.
And I hope it continues.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot more kids that are just living in the shadows with horrible things happening.
Yeah, nobody wants to fucking talk about that on the left, bro, because it just destroys the argument of allowing all this to continue to happen. They don't want to admit the dark side of all the illegal migration. There is a dark side to it. There's a cost. And apparently that cost is fine with them. Just fucking crazy. Crazy. Let's see what else we got. We got some other things to talk about. Oh, we had the biggest fentanyl bust in Colorado history. Let's hear a lot of news from my neck of the woods, guys. I'm gonna close some of these out because it's lagging. Refresh.
Giving attention to both the public safety and public health threat which fentanyl and those who traffic
Is Lindsey Graham gay? He looks gay.
it continue to present to our community. Fentanyl remains the deadliest drug threat to face our country, and the state of Colorado is certainly not immune from the harm it has done and continues to do. Fentanyl is the leading cause of death for Americans between the ages of 18 and 45. At a national level, drug overdose deaths have declined from highs of around 110,000 deaths in 2022 and 2023 to the most recently released data of 73,690 reported deaths for the 12-month period ending April of 2025. Those numbers still equate to filling a professional football stadium on a Sunday afternoon.
Damn.
While it's a positive sign that both state and nationwide overdose deaths are trending downward, Denver County is seeing an increase in overdose deaths compared to last year, with many of those deaths involving fentanyl. Our DEA Rocky Mountain Field Division is on pace to seize a record amount of fentanyl for 2025, in no small part due to the record-breaking seizure.
What does gay taste like? Probably wiener.
Presented here today. With a reminder that only 2 milligrams of fentanyl is considered a lethal dose, and DEA's one pill can kill messaging. Here laid out before you is the Colorado state record for a single seizure of fentanyl. Approximately 198 kilograms, or an estimated 1.7 million counterfeit fentanyl pills, along with an additional 12 kilograms of fentanyl powder. This marks the largest ever single seizure of fentanyl in the state of Colorado, and the 6th largest ever in the United States. Let's be clear, this seizure represents thousands of lives saved. It is also indicative that the Mexican cartels continue to traffic significant quantities of fentanyl to Colorado.
Blow them up!
and the seizure has been tied to active DEA investigations involving federal, state, and local partners, touching 6 different states as well as Mexico, targeting the Sinaloa cartel. We will continue to work with our partners to target them and their supply of deadly fentanyl in an effort to protect our communities and save lives.
Hold on, there's some more information on this. Let's see if we have like pictures or whatever. Where is this at? Oh, here's the drugs. They were found in like somebody's storage.
In Colorado news, millions of Coloradans' lives were saved thanks to a good Samaritan who bought a random storage unit. And
right, yeah, so a storage unit that like expired because, you know, if you don't pay, then they auction everything off. And some drug cartels had it, and they just left it there. So it got auctioned off, and then someone found all this fent in there, right? But my question is, bro, if there's all, bro, he bought that thing fair and square, so the guy should get to keep the fent, right? Or at least, you know, maybe get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, can he get some sort of reward? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, give him a reward. Oh, here's the storage locker. Oh shit, that's crazy. Come on.
But we're looking at a couple hundred bags of blue
totes.
pills.
While there are countless captivating stories.
That's crazy. Look at that. There's just in totes in the storage, bro. Nothing to see here. Oh, there's some. That's crazy. That's really crazy. What else we got? Oh, here we go. Greg Abbott orders investigation into Sharia law across Texas. This I agree with 100%. I agree with this. They need to do this in like fucking Dearborn. You know what I'm saying? It should be investigated. Governor Greg Abbott orders investigation into Sharia law courts operating all across Texas. What?
Trump has signed it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he signed it.
Let me give you a fucking thing. Okay, I'm in the middle of talking about Greg Abbott and he's fucking going after Sharia law in Texas. Good. Holy shit. Trump just signed it. Archie, tell us. Fill us in.
I've literally just seen the headline, but it says
Link me.
that.
And keep going. Multitask. Use
sorry. So it just said some lefty stuff about how he signed it after fighting it for months.
Oh,
That's
you
what I've
got
read
the.
so far.
Okay, hold on. Give me a Twitter.
I'm looking for a Twitter now.
Fast, quickly, now, quickly, fast. Fuck. Let's see here, Twitter. Let's see what pops up for me off screen. I'm not seeing it.
Sending you something right now. I'm sending you a Trump truth.
Oh, Trump truth. Let's go. Even better. Okay. Here we go. Holy shit. All right, I'll read it. Just in, Trump signs bill to release the Epstein files. Holy fuck. Hey, where's all those people saying release the Epstein files at? Yo, look. That's probably, you're not going to 100% get what you want, but I'm just saying. Like, yo, did you guys expect this? This is not what I expected. This is wild. Here we go. Jeffrey Epstein, who was charged with the Trump Justice Department in 2019, not the Democrats, was a lifelong Democrat, donated thousands of dollars to Democrat politicians, and was deeply associated with many well-known Democrat figures, such as Bill Clinton, who traveled on his plane 26 times, Larry Summers, who just resigned from many boards, including Harvard, sleazebag political activist Reid Hoffman, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who asked Epstein to donate to his campaign after Epstein was charged, Democrat Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, who many more. Perhaps excuse me, I'm getting excited here. I think I got a semi-chub going on. Now my fucking Roomba. Shut up, Roomba. No. Go home. Place. 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 I'll tap you. No. No, I said place. Stupid fucking robot dog. Perhaps the truth about these Democrats and their associations with Jeffrey Epstein will soon be revealed. Because I have just signed the bill to release the Epstein files. As everyone knows, I asked Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune to pass this bill in the House and Senate, respectively, because of this request. Oh, I need some general shit. The votes were almost unanimous in favor of passage. At my direction, the Department of Justice has already turned over close to 50,000 pages of documents to Congress. Do not forget, the Biden administration did not turn over a single file or page related to Democrat Epstein. They got to label them, you know? Shock the Roomba. Yeah, I'm going to fucking kick it. Nor did they ever speak about him. Democrats have used the Epstein issue, which affects them far more than the Republican Party, in order to try and distract from our amazing victories, including the great big beautiful tax cut bill, strong borders, no men and women's sports, or transgender for everyone. I love that. No transgender for everyone. Ending DEI, stopping Biden's record-setting inflation, lowering prices, biggest tax and regulation cuts in history, ending 8 wars, rebuilding our military, knocking out Iran's nuclear capability, getting trillions of dollars invested in the USA, creating the hottest country anywhere in the world, and even delivering a huge defeat to the Democrats on the recent shutdown disaster. For years, our great nation has had to endure Russia, Ukraine, impeachment, hoax, and many other Democrat-created witch hunts and scams, all of which have been so terrible and divisive for our country and have been done to confuse, deflect, and distract from the great job that Republicans and the Trump administration are doing. This latest hoax will backfire on the Democrats just as all the rest have. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. Holy shit. There it is. I gotta save this. I gotta post this. This has got to go up. Shout out to my Facebook. Yeah, bro, it's been signed. So they have 30 days as of right now. 30 days from now. Let's see if it gets done sooner. Here we go. Whoops. I don't want that, dude. I want the fucking... Nah, get the fuck out of here with that. Refresh. It's not letting me close it, so refresh. Stupid bastard. Stupid pizza chat. Pizza chat. I'll just drag it. Here we go. Bam. Trump has just signed the bill to release the Epstein files. There we go. We'll post this on Facebook. Post this over on Twitter. Here we go. Post it everywhere, dude. Post it over on YouTube. Do a YouTube post. Here we go. Posts. Just drag this over. Bam. Post. There we go. That's crazy. Wow, dude. That happened while I was live, too. That's fucking epic. That's really crazy. Holy shit. That's like... Now what? Holy fuck. All right, I got to read some chat. You're going to make a channel dedicated to covering it? Do it, dude. If you do a good job, I'll shout you out. But you got to do it good. Make sure it's good. For Frizzle, too. You don't owe me nothing. I never keep score. Time for some beers, boys. We did it. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Facts. Gonna be blank piece of paper that says Joe Biden. Bro, come on. It said it's 50,000 documents, bro, already. Just released. Auto pen. This is wild. Trump is meeting with Zohan on November 21st. Trump's gonna be so nice. He's gonna be very polite. Yep, bro, watch. He's gonna be real nice and polite. Where's Gonzo? He's done for the day. I let him off. Crazy. Why did you scream at your dog? Because he wouldn't stay in his place. I need him to be cute for the camera. Stupid dog. Pineapple's playing some Battlefield. Anybody interested in Battlefield? We could put some people are wanting to put some squads together in the chat if anyone's interested. 9 wars, it's 10. 10 wars. 10 wars. Don't forget the console wars. What was the other one? There was a war after the console wars that he ended. Latinos for Trump. There's a lot of them. Justin in the chat. Leslie Ann says, I used to play, but I'm probably awful now. There's a free version of Battlefield 6. It's called RedSec. It's basically like Warzone, but Battlefield. Arc Raiders. I do have Arc Raiders, and I have some friends that have been playing, and they want to help me. So I'm going to get back into it with their help. Then I'll have some fun. I need a Sherpa. That's what I need. Wild. Okay, I'm getting that other clip over to you, Archie. It's kind of long, but there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Thank you.
Let's put raw Archie folder. There it is, bro. Archie, what did you expect? What do you think about all this? Honest thoughts as a lefty lib from Britain.
I'm not really that hopeful. I mean, I hope that like big. I think there are big people behind this shit. There definitely are, and I mean, maybe I shouldn't even be saying this publicly, you know, because yeah, I know they'll like ruin my credit score or something. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna necessarily go down, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
There are like some things I would say, like
some people are going to go down. Some people are going to go down. And then there's people that deserve to go down that won't. But some of them will. That's what I think. But I think that everyone that deserves to go down, they're going to fight their hardest not to. Whatever they can do. Of course they would.
That's why you think the royal family maybe like foresaw this was going to happen, or like it was like sort of known, and that's why they properly distanced themselves from Andrew?
Maybe. Done. Yeah. I think there's been a word on the street. Something's going to go down.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew's one of them. He graped that. He graped that young girl, dude. That's what I believe that, because it's like
have you seen?
Yeah.
That BBC interview that he did was basically a confession. Like that was the most guiltiest interview I've ever seen in my life.
After that, I was like, nah, he did that shit, dude. Judgmental Goose says, anybody play Tetris? I love Tetris. That's my favorite puzzle game. My second favorite puzzle game is, well, it goes under many names. One is Tetris Attack. That was my original form that I played it, but it was also, there's like a Pokemon version of it on N64, but I played it on SNES. And then there was like a Japanese version of it. I really like that. Also, there's a game, another puzzle one is called Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo 2 or something like that. It's like a Street Fighter puzzle game. And that shit is fire. Tetris is awesome. Yeah, it's so fun. I like classic. There's like new Tetrises where there's like bigger boards and weird new rules. I don't like all that. I just like classic Tetris. With the upgrade of being able to hold an extra piece and swap it out. I do like, that's not in the original Tetris, but that's an upgrade that I will definitely gladly keep. Joe German with 5 Trump bucks says, could you quick address the Secretary of the Army's memo? Just pick up. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know any. This is the first I'm hearing about it, dude. Anyone hear about Mama Kami wanting to legalize prostitution? Am I wrong on that? Mom, I'm not sure who. Oh, Mom Donnie. I see what you're saying. Legalizing prostitution. It's legal in Arizona, but it's regulated by the government. I'd say that's better than it being disgusting and illegal, you know. Like sometimes legalizing something allows it to be better, you know, even though you don't agree with it. Because people that are going to get prostitutes, then they're going to go to like chicks on the fucking street and stuff that are just fucking, you know what I mean? This sounds disgusting. It's on Capcom Arcade. Super Puzzle Fighter, yeah. Bro, there's this this arcade here in Denver called Akihabara. I go there all the time. If there's anybody in Colorado, you know, you could find me at Akihabara. I'm there on the weekends, usually late at night. It's like a final stop kind of place for me. I love going there, and I just get like 20 bucks of quarters and just find one of the shooter games or a fighting game. They got Super Puzzle Fighter over there, which is badass. I always drop quarters in there and challenge people. It's fun. Is Funplex still around? What's that? Legalize it. They could pay taxes too. So yeah, it makes sense. You would be from Denver, Colorado. I'm from California originally. I moved out here in 2011. Escaped California. I've never sent a paid comment and he responds all the time. Yeah, it's just like if someone does pay, right? I'm not going to just like not read it unless it says some nuts ass shit, which has happened. So I'm obviously going to read it. And then I just kind of like I have 3 different chats I'm looking at the same time. So I just kind of pick stuff. Miss the mall arcades. Those were cool, but so the Akihabara one is like all Japanese games. It's pretty badass. That's what I like about it. You sit down at all the arcade things. There's chairs everywhere. There's a full bar, so you can get drinks, whatever you want. They got everything. It's badass. The only thing I don't like about it, the Capcom Arcade 1 and 2, the Dragon with those fighting games on it, is there's hardly anybody playing. So you have to play like all the single players or have a friend that you could play with or something. It's really hard to play online. There's not much of a scene there, which is unfortunate. Skating ring, laser tag, 3-story arcade. Oh shit, that sounds badass. I used to go to this place called Camelot when I was a kid. It was like in Anaheim in California. Like Anaheim or Orange, somewhere around there. Orange maybe. It was off the 91. And they have laser tag upstairs, and they have all these arcades downstairs, and then outside they have all these different things you can do. Like they have bumper boats and fucking batting cages and a bunch of other shit that you can do. I forgot it all. And then next door was another place, so they kind of worked together. That one had a lot of that one had the fucking go-karts and shit like that. It was sick. Holy shit. So fucking Epstein files released. Wild, right? We got some follows. Yo, Captain Ambrose Fox, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. Pure Tweaked followed 26 minutes ago. Saber just followed a minute ago. Thank you for following, Saber. Pepper, I see you in the chat. What's up, man? You're up late. We're both in Colorado, though I'm in Western Side. If you ever want to fire a cannon, hit me up. We can blow stuff up. Shit, that sounds badass. What kind of cannon? Trump had no choice after being called gay. My prediction is this affects Trump 0. He continues to dominate the Democrats, and this helps win the midterms, unless there's something crazy that pops up from it. Discovery Zone. Oh shit, yeah, that was off the 91 as well. That place was badass. I love Discovery Zone. Big old nasty. I know what you're talking about. New follower. That's right, Judgment. You can film it? Fuck yeah, I'd live stream it. Live stream blowing shit up with a cannon? That sounds badass. As long as I have internet. Sharia law is American states. Fuck that. Nah, dude. Totally against it. Like that one dude was like, that was slapping the fucking crown with the bacon and shit. That dude's straight up just being fucking racist asshole. Doesn't like Arabs. But, you know, so I'm going to call that out. But Sharia law, absolutely fucking not. And anyone like that's been elected that's trying to do Sharia law should be impeached from their position. 100%. Like they have to leave. They need to be removed from their position. You cannot allow that. That's illegal. It needs to be straight up made illegal. No Sharia law. This is America. This isn't fucking any of these other Muslim countries. This is America. This is an American country. Anybody can come here legally and they need to assimilate and love this place. I don't care. You could be from any walk of life. I don't care. You just come here and you love this place. And if you love this place, then you're one of us and I like you. You can't come here and hate this place. Get the fuck out. Don't let any of those motherfuckers in. Anyone who says we can't eat bacon is wrong. I look at it like this, bro. There's all different types of rules with different religions. And if people want to follow those rules themselves because they follow that religion, then they are more than free to do that. But they can't force anyone else to follow the rules of their religion. I don't care which religion that is. That goes for both Islam and Christianity. No religion should dictate what everyone else how everyone else has to live. People can live how they want. They can eat whatever fucking food they want, dude. I don't care what religion it is. You can't make other people follow rules. It's up to them. Tell them, Stan. I will. I'm very firm on that. I'm always respectful. So if I'm like around, if I'm at like a church or something with a friend and, you know, like whatever the rules are, because this is their little community, you know, it's their church. Like I'm there. I'm polite. I'm respectful. If I'm like around a Muslim dude or whatever, I'm not going to be slapping a fucking crown with bacon, dude. I would never do that. You know what I mean? I would just be respectful of the people, just because I feel like it, but I don't have to. If I wanted to be an asshole, I'm allowed to. They can't make me do anything. Sharia law will not be tolerated here. Women have rights here and children won't be treated as brides. Facts, dude. Yeah, no, not allowed. Get that shit the fuck out. I posted the cannon above. Let me see. Nothing large, only a golf ball cannon that can also fire my spear and other objects placed into it. As long as it's the size of the golf ball or smaller, like a grape shot effect or BBS or marbles. It fires golf balls over 600 yards, so ammo is usually cheap. Nice. That sounds fun. Freedom of religion, not forced religion. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Is Dearborn in Michigan? It's no longer, it's Dearbornistan. That's what it's called. I don't mind other people's religion, but when they start disrespecting mine, I'm quick to defense of my religion. That's totally fine. But also I see that from the Muslims too. The Muslims, if people are smacking bacon on the Quran around them and shit, they have a right to defend their religion too. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. You know, no one has to sit there and fucking take it. You can defend your religion. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't go fucking attack somebody. You know, if someone's burning a Bible, you can't go fucking punch them out. I mean, you can, but you'll probably get in trouble. You know, if it's a really like Christian city or area, then maybe they'll be lighter on you, you know? It goes both ways, but if they start demanding, if anybody starts demanding, it's not okay. I don't give a fuck which side it is. But right now, it's the Muslims that are trying to make everyone live, you know, like their way and their little, and like Dearborn and shit, right? It is like, very forceful there. And I'm not cool with that. I'm a Michigander and I haven't left my entire life. Never left. Tell us about Michigan. Michigan is in Dearborn. Yes. Yeah. Current actions determine my feelings towards them. They don't deserve respect at this point in time, in my opinion. I don't think that's fair because you gotta do it by a case basis. Okay. So if there's people that are acting a certain way that is absolutely uncalled for and not, and they're using their religion as, whatever, then yeah. But it's only, you have to hold the people doing it accountable. You can't blanket it on all the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like that's not fair. We don't want that happening to Christians, right? We don't want like some crazy fucking Christian that does something nuts. Like what if a Christian like fucking kills a bunch of people or something, burns down a mosque or some shit, right? Like that doesn't represent all Christians, does it? But they're gonna say that it does, and that's not fair. You see what I'm saying? So that's saying like they don't deserve my respect kind of thing. That's some holy war shit, bro, and it's not good. We've already done that shit. It doesn't end well. You know what I mean? We have to deal with it the modern way. That's it. That's the world we're in. We're not going to go backwards, bros. Christianity doesn't instruct Christians to be violent. But not all Muslims are being violent. So like one that's being violent, you can't hold someone else responsible for that. They didn't do it. You're being unfair. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not here trying to be fucking defending the Muslims like the whole fucking stream here, but we have to be fair to people. If somebody does something wrong, that person is responsible for it, not someone else that shares the same religion who didn't do something wrong. Obviously, that's fair. Okay, like just the person who did it. I mean, this is basic stuff. I'm not a fan of my least favorite religion out of all the religions would be Islam. That's my least favorite one. But there's a lot of them who share the world. You know what I'm saying? That's reality. There's a lot of them, and there's people that didn't do anything wrong to nobody, and they Islam. And if an Islam person didn't do nothing wrong to nobody, they don't deserve the heat. And that's my firm stance, because innocent is innocent, dude. If someone's innocent, they didn't do anything wrong, they're not guilty of any crime, they didn't hurt nobody. It's the way it is. I know some of you guys feel different because you're very angry at the Muslims, and I don't think that's good. I don't think that's fair. And I think that over time, if you could find it in yourself to be more fair, that'd be a good thing. But you do you. That's what I say. I know that I've been getting some shit today, like L stand takes, but I'm standing firm on being fair to people who did nothing wrong. Like I'm not going to, an innocent is an innocent is an innocent. Somebody didn't fuck around. They don't have to find out. Let the person who fucked around find out. All extremists. Yeah, extremists on all sides are an issue. Yeah. No one's mad, but we should prioritize. That's not true. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people are really mad at Muslims right now. Yeah. And there's a lot of reasons why, like I'm not saying that people, I'm just saying that people who did something wrong, hold them accountable. The people who didn't do something wrong, there's nothing for them to be held accountable for. You can't just round them all up. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking wrong. If someone's here legally, right, and they assimilate and they love America, but they're Islam, I'm cool with that. But they assimilate to this place. Like these motherfuckers sign up and go to war and shit. Well, we're not in any wars now, but like when we were, there was Muslim dudes. There was a Muslim dude, I don't know if he's Muslim. He was Iraqi. We had an Iraqi dude in my unit. But he's like half Iraqi. His dad was Iraqi, and he was in my unit. Yeah, bro, this guy, he's a Marine, bro. He will go. You tell him to go kill shit, he will go kill it all. Yeah, you just point him in that direction. He's fucking straight up United States Marine. And his dad, his dad's Iraqi, so he's half Iraqi. I don't think he's Islam. You should be judged by your own actions alone. Yes, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. And it's a good, if we do things that way as righties, then the lefties have less ammo to use against us because we're being fair. As long as you're being fair with people, there's really not a whole lot they can do. They depend on righties being like having higher levels of racism. That they depend on it. If you take that away from them, then they what do they got? Nothing, dude. Just cry about Russia again or something. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It just takes it's the winning strategy. Being fair with people is the winning strategy. Thanks for the content, Stan. You're very welcome. I like having these talks. It's kind of an uncomfortable conversation. I put myself out there. A lot of people watch. I put my ass on the line, talking about it, but I don't want to avoid anything. I'm not afraid to talk about stuff and say what I think. Even if I'm going up against the grain with my own audience. Truth and fairness doesn't have a side. I always say that. The sins of the father, not the son. Yeah, that's another way of putting it. We love you, Stan. Thanks, Pineapple. How did you get your Goku jacket? My wife got it for me for Christmas. I got 2 of them. I want to get another one. I want to start collecting Goku jackets at this point. Dope ones. I'm going to just try and find the dopest Goku jackets and just have a collection. I got 2 so far. The other one, that one's my shiny one and it's a little bit bigger. My other one is more of a bomber jacket, like the orange bomber jacket that Goku wears in the anime. Sam Price, I just want things to go back to how it was in the 2000s when no one listened to extremists and everyone got along. Yeah, or I would say more 90s. I mean, we can't go backwards. We can only go forwards. So we have to deal with what the situation we're in. We have head on, and then it's how we respond to the way things are now that dictates what's coming next. So it's how we respond. The more we just wish things were the way they were, the more you're going to be disappointed because the future is always coming at you. It's the way it is. I remember when I was a little kid, I could get 3 Butterfingers for 99 cents. 99 cents! We had more pride, not the rainbow kind. There was a lot of gay, like the shit. I would say 70s even. 70s kind of where it started. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. The movement was going strong, but that was the LGB community, not the LGBT community. And again, I mean, I'm not a hater. I'm a live and let live person. I don't got, so you're like, I'm not here. I don't have anything against the Muslims, just the ones that are fucking causing issues. If you're causing issue, then I don't fucking like you. And a lot of times it's 100% of the time, actually, it's religiously motivated, right? So that's, I mean, I have an issue with that. But trans people, go live your fucking life. I don't give a fuck as long as you're not being an asshole, right? And leave the fucking kids alone. Stop trying to fucking convert them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. But there's trans people who don't do that, and they're just minding their own fucking business, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. That's fine with me. But I will say that there's crazy people from the trans movement that have hurt the LGBT community. So like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all the progress the country made with being more accepting of gay people, right, has been like absolutely fucking destroyed by trans fucking activists, and they ruined it for the LGB. So now LGB is trying to say like, fucking, you could just go be the T, we'll be the LGB. We're not together. You're hurting our progress. It's the real thing. Anyone that grew up 90s or older on up has seen this. 2000s too, maybe. Maybe you were born in 2000, you see this too. What do you guys think of that? You think that's an accurate take? What's your guys' thoughts on my take there? W MAGA? Hey, MAGA is not going anywhere, dude. People keep saying MAGA dead. It's not happening. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to see the cannon? I'm currently in your Discord, but not sure where I'd be allowed to place it. My Discord has a thing where you have to be like a certain level to post it. We might lower it, but it's pretty low. It's level 3. But that's the way we do it. Maybe if you like tweet me or something, like tag me in a tweet. Sampras, here's something to lighten the mood. Do you think a cinematic universe or video game universe made of public domain superheroes would work? I mean, it could be done. The ones that do the best are the ones that people like the most, like Spider-Man. I mean, that's like the Spider-Man, Batman, Iron Man, I guess, pretty popular. Those are the most popular ones, dude. Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's like just the coolest ones with a lot of history and a lot of lore, a lot of years of existing. What do you think about the MAGA America First split? I haven't been paying attention to the infighting. I think that unity is better. The infighting is exactly what the lefties want. So whatever we can do to get the infighting to stop on our side, because we don't want to fracture and ruin the hold that we have. We need to be united and stay strong and let the lefties be the ones who fracture up, because they're all splitting up with their fucking, you know, there's socialists and then there's liberals. You know, it's kind of two different things. And then there's like the extreme weird variation of social, like there's just, yeah, they're having a hard time getting along, and we should beat them at that. We should not lose to the lefties because we split our movement, you know, our unity. I think you did a good job standing your ground earlier. Thanks, Stan. I have to, man. I'm not going to fucking only say what you guys want to hear. And I could, bro, like that's how you get rich doing this shit. Okay. You don't get rich doing this shit, going against your audience and be like, guys, that's fucking too racist for me. And they don't like it. And they're like, no, we don't like that. Big L Stan, you know, like, I have to be honest instead. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. But if I just said what all you guys want to hear all the fucking time, you would reward me with zillions more views than I'm getting. Zillions more. It'd be so easy. I know. I remember back in 2016, I would see these channels, and there was like super pro MAGA Donald Trump ones, and then there was the super pro Hillary Clinton ones. It was 2015, and because it was the election was coming up, right? And these channels were owned by the same fucking people, and they weren't even Americans. They're from like Vietnam and shit. And they just understand the audiences and the algorithms. They're like, okay, let's just say the most righty fucking shit and put like the most power wordy, you know, like fucking Trump nuked her, you know, like just, or like Hillary is going to jail, you know, like the things that people want to hear and makes them feel good. And then same thing, they do it to the lefties, you know, like Donald Trump, you know, is a felon, you know, just like Donald Trump is fucking Hitler, you know, like they say that shit and they get rewarded with views because there's fucking lefties that gobble it up, just like there's righties that gobble up this shit, and it's some fucking 20-year-old in Vietnam managing like fucking 30 channels. Okay, this shit's real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much easier to just say what a side wants to hear, and then you just get tons of fucking views. This is why Hassan is so like sounds so insane, because he's like really good at like, he's the king of that viewpoint. So the more he says it, and he can never admit ever being wrong about anything, and he has to just double down all the fucking time on these positions, And the more, if he continues to do that, he cannot be canceled because there's enough of his people that want to watch that shit. So he just keeps doing it. He's in so deep, he can never go back. And I don't ever want to be in a position like that. I'd rather do my political news streams and just be honest and just kind of be real and kind of be a little bit more grounded. I'm not here to be at war with any particular side or anything necessarily, although I do get angry and I'm getting fatigued. I'm getting lefty fatigued sometimes because of all the crazy shit they doing. And these people are just openly saying they're so mad and bitter. But no, just saying, bros, here's the thing I come across as a YouTuber, right? So I'll say a lot of things that people agree with and they like and I make them laugh, but then I have one take that they disagree with and now I'm dead to them because like there's 1,000 things I said they liked, but there was one thing that I said that they disagree on and now I'm finished with them, right? And that's always a shame because it's like, but we agreed on all those other things, you know? That's just one thing. That's just, you know, so it's whatever. It's the game of YouTube. It's the way it works. But I'm just going to keep saying the way I see it sometimes. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to think. If people want to go be like super fucking racist against Arabs and shit like that, like back yourself out, dude. I will say that I think that that's bad for our side. I'm a righty. I don't think that's good for the righties. That hurts us. That's my opinion. Other people disagree with that. That's a big L opinion, I guess. But that's where I stand. I feel so certain that I'm right. You know, like it's just, to me, when I look at it, it's so obvious that I'm seeing that correctly. Like racism on our side hurts us. So if we get rid of it, we have more, it takes away ammo from the left because they depend on it. It's just such a simple equation to me. Yeah, not everyone's going to agree on everything. It's all good. I think you're wrong for the most part. But you're not dead to me on the Islam thing. Hey, I appreciate that, Nolan. You can see it however you want, dude. I'm not going to tell you that anything about you with the way you see it. You know, I'm not trying to change your mind, but I do appreciate being heard. So if I'm heard, that's all I care about. Thanks, Nolan. I appreciate you. You know, it's like that Quinn Dale joke. I'm paraphrasing here. I saw that a woman is going to be our pilot, and I thought, that's great. I watched her take off from the window because I took a different flight. Oh my God. I'm a conservative, but I'll respect you if you show respect to. Love thy neighbor like thyself. I guess I'm conservative. I'm righty. I just can't stand all the woke bullshit and all the fucking pandering, dude. It's so annoying. I've been forced to be less centrist and righty. Now, I say I'm more centrist, you know, I believe some lefty things, some righty things. Now I'm just like, bro, okay, now I'm following more righty shit than ever before because I've been forced over here against my will, you know, but I don't mind. Yeah, woke fatigue. Yep. I'm one of those people that was more neutral and just trying to get everyone to get along. And now I'm just like forced over, you know, a lot of people have been. And as righties, we should always adopt the politically stranded people. Come on over. Come see some reality. All right. We're not perfect. There's some baggage on our side. There's some shit that you won't agree with, but we're way more rational than they make you believe. I'm a centrist and I fully agree. Yeah, this way it's going down. Come on over to the righties. You know? Agree. Woke bullshit's getting out. It's so annoying. It's annoying as fuck. It's too much, dude. I roll my eyes so hard. Me and my wife, we look at stuff and we see like some fucking show that we're looking, like The Witcher, bro. That shit got ruined. They DEI'd the fuck out of that show, bro. That shit takes place in like Polish medieval fantasy land. Okay? But holy fuck, there's a lot of black lesbians in this show for some reason. They ruined it. You know, it's like, what the fuck? What's up with that? That wasn't, bro, what? Why don't you just make your own show? Make your own thing. Why are you taking The Witcher, this beloved thing, and why are you changing it? I love how they call all of us conservatives when most are centrists. Yeah, there's a lot of centrists that are just like, well, one side's making a whole lot more sense right now, and we should keep it that way, right? That's why I talk about sides having baggage, and the more you could drop the baggage on your side, the more the people in the middle will come over. It's a competitive strategy. I'm not wrong. This is how you win. This is how you win. This is how you maintain power. This is how we maintain some fucking common sense. And, you know, no trans for everybody, right? That's how we avoid the trans for everybody. That's how things are more balanced than normal, you know? It's like, okay, half the people aren't trans. Like, what the fuck? That's like less than 1% of the population. Why are we trying to make it half? What the fuck happened with that? If you say it enough times, it becomes true. What's up, Big Tito? Bro, they did. Your first season was good, though. First season was kind of good. Okay? We just look back at it and we're amazed by it because everything that came after was trash. But it was kind of mid. They had some highlight episodes. The episodes where they were kind of like X-Files, where it's like a one story per that episode, and the Witcher's investigating some monster or something, right? And then there's always more to the story than what appears at face value, and the monster's not always a bad guy, or there's a tragedy that can be solved or something. Like, those are sick, dude. And they could have just done an episodic thing, but then they had to have this fucking gay lesbian fantasy story. I don't know, they fucked it up. But there were still themes of that in season 1. You could see like it brewing a little bit. And then after season 1, the showrunners got like absolute fucking control, and they just completely did whatever they wanted. Being on the right is just not always want to walk on eggshells. I don't want to walk. Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. When you force all these people to walk on eggshells around you, it makes people not want to be around you. And that's what the left has done. They've forced everyone to walk on fucking eggshells everywhere. And people don't want to always be around that. I'll catch you around, and I'll try and get you the Canon video photo. Stay safe and strong. Thanks, man. Yep. Make everyone walk on eggshells. They don't want to be around you no more. And then they come to the other side. Operation Let Them Speak. That's it. The more you let the lefties speak, the more people come to the right. That's it. That's all you have to do. Pretty wild. All right, friends. I'm ending the stream here. This is it. I gotta go poop. I gotta poop real bad. I'm bursting for a shit. So I gotta go. But I will be back tomorrow. All right. We're going to be streaming the rest of the week. So we're doing tomorrow. We're doing Friday. Archie is back. I'm going to try and get live earlier tomorrow. I have some handymen, my friends coming over and doing some shit around the house. Hopefully that doesn't slow me down too much like it did today. But I'm out here. Let me see if there's anyone live on Twitch I can send people to. Hold on. Is Gonzo live? I always like to see if Gonzo's live. Nope, no Gonzo. Gonzo always gets priority. Any of my editors, anyone that works for me, they always get priority. If they're live, they get the raid. Let's see here. Anyone interesting? If there's no one interesting, I just say fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. All right. Yep, no raid. All right, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you. For those that still want to watch, even though maybe you might disagree with something I've said, I appreciate you guys extra, especially today. It was a little heated in here today, but I had to stand my ground. All right, I'm out.